Ever go into a movie and think to yourself, this movie's gonna be so horrible, I'm just gonna tear it apart, then you don't actually hate it? It's actually not that bad? Exactly. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I can't do special effects, right? Have fire. Alright, so I was expecting this movie to be like the worst of the worst. I was expecting Sorcerer's Apprentice to make Clash of the Titans look like Amadeus. Surprisingly, I didn't hate it. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Weird. Alright, so the story goes Nicolas Cage has to train that kid from She's Out of My League to be a sorcerer. His apprentice, to be exact. All the while having to stop Alfred Molina from opening up one of those little Russian nesting dolls. Yeah, this one has that chick who played the Borg Queen inside. Not good. If she gets out, end of the world. Okay, so like I said, this movie, surprisingly good. What I liked about it was the magic. The magic was actually explained to be like science. I mean, in the movie, they describe magic as being science, like at the molecular level. Like the apprentice has to wear those old man shoes because rubber-soled shoes, they block his current. And you need that current to sling some magic. And to make fire, you make the molecules go faster and heat up and then boom, fire. And since they use 100% of their brain, they can do that. And that's pretty much how magic, I mean, would work if you really think about it. I mean, it was just a cool angle to play magic like that. And it brought some validity and cool points to the movie. Props to that. And the characters were pretty good. I mean, granted, they're not original. I mean, it's not like you haven't seen these characters 100 times over in movies, but they weren't bad. I mean, Alfred Molina, he played a good bad guy, but he always plays a good bad guy. I mean, you can take Alfred Molina and put him in something and you automatically have a good bad guy. I mean, he's not like a deep villain in this movie. He's more like a Disney villain. Although he is a Disney villain, so there you go. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice, that kid from She's Out of My League, he plays the same role in this that he plays in everything. That being said, he's really good at it. Although I'm calling bullshit on his character's love lives. I mean, She's Out of My League, Sorcerer's Apprentice, the guy is scoring all the hot blondes. How? He looks like me with AIDS. But stereotype skinny white nerd, I salute you. That being said, you can also go to hell. Nicolas Cage, let's face it, the guy was like a hero 10 years ago, and lately his career has been kind of a joke. I mean, he actually wasn't bad in the movie, but maybe because his character wasn't too deep. I mean, he's no Dumbledore or Gandalf. He's no Dumbledore or Gandalf's kids. But for some messed up reason, it just kind of seemed to fit this time. Now, that being said, if you hate special effects, you're going to want to tear your eyes out in this movie. This movie has a lot of them. And one of the disappointing things in this movie is Alfred Molina kind of picks up this crony along the way. Like, his apprentice, but not really his apprentice. And the dude was totally underutilized. Like, I liked every scene this guy was in. He just wasn't in enough. And it's not a deep movie. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Good guys, bad guys, young romance, magic. There you go. So it's not actually like a shit box of a movie. I actually had a surprisingly good time with it. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Makes me think I have a brain tumor, but what can I say? I mean, it's no Pirates of the Caribbean, but it is vastly better than a lot of the shit that's come out this summer. I'll say that for sure. So you have 2 days to see this movie until Inception comes out and just steamrolls it and makes it absolutely obsolete. Because who are we kidding? But I mean, this is way better than like Clash of the Titans or Prince of Persia Sands of Time or, you know, movies like that that try to shoot for what this movie shoots for. And there it is. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, then click right here to see more.